Hunting, fishing, exploring, all these things connect you with your primal self. And your primal self, it doesn't matter what you look like or what sort of genitals you got. Pretty early on, when I realized that I was a boy, but I was in a girl body, this is like when I was a little kid, my way of kind of escaping that reality was just to be outside in nature. Because sometimes you can kind of escape the feelings when you isolate yourself. Then you can avoid all the confusion about people perceiving you wrong because the trees and animals don't make as big of a deal about it. Sure, there's the occasional bear that will kill you because you're menstruating, but other than that, when you're out here by the river or in the forest, you can be whoever you want and you just live. And in a lot of cultures, there was a very common coming of age ritual to spend time, as you mature into an adult, go by yourself into the woods and discover who you are and survive once again. Just the little things like lichen and moss on rocks, it looks like they're making their mark like all natural graffiti style. Do you ever trip out on trees? I do. Man, it's like this one right here. It's pretty old, pretty darn big and fat round. So I could guess it's over 100 for sure. And it's like they're out here surviving in these weird conditions where they can't move, but they have to compete. So even though they look all peaceful and docile, they're really working hard, trying to outgrow each other, get all this good space to put their branches out. And then they got this whole system underground that we don't even see. And that too is like competing for water and nutrients. And they're just doing their thing slowly, slowly. And here I am coming in with my problems, my human problems, like, oh, I hope that this person understands me and this person knows what's going on. And sometimes I feel so lonely and confused and misunderstood. And these trees, they laugh at me. They have a weird sense of humor and you can't see them smile or laugh, but they feel my energy and they're like, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just take what you got. Make it work for you. And there's lots of lessons out here in nature of that kind. Would you agree that one of the biggest pains about being transgendered is your relationship with others? That's just in society, with strangers, with loved ones. You're just perceived flat out wrong. You're put in a box that you don't fit into. So when you isolate yourself, let's say you go out to the woods and have a great time, in that place, being transgendered doesn't hurt as much because it's not constantly in your face by people addressing you the wrong way or seeing the wrong things or being caught up with your story of transitioning or this whole passing or not passing. It all doesn't really come into play here out in the woods.